Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. And today I'm going to be hunting through some great cards and making decisions about them, and I'm going to want your help in telling me whether I'm making good decisions or not. I have not done this on the channel before. It's something I do every year after football season. This box consists of all of the NFL football rookies that I have pulled out of blaster boxes and packs and things that I've opened throughout the year that I think are good rookies to keep, that I think are rookies that have potential. So it's not all the rookies by any means. That would be a much bigger box, but these are the rookies that I think are worth hanging on to and paying more attention to. And some of them, we're going to have to make decisions about. Are they rookies that I want to keep and put in my PC, or are they rookies that it's maybe time to put into one of my common boxes because I've lost faith in them and I don't think that they're going to actually perform in the way I thought they would? And then there's a third category. Are they just going to stay in this box and be sort of a wait and see type of player where I need to see how they do for another year before I decide exactly what I want to do with their cards? And the reason I decided to do this, I do this at least once a year. These are the rookies I pulled from the Absolute Football box opened yesterday on the channel. There are 4 pretty good ones that I wanted to put in here, and I realized that this box is solid packed full. There was no room for these, so I have to clear this out, make room for incoming rookies, and we'll see how that goes today. Before I start that process, and again, I want your help with that process. I want your input to let me know if you think I'm making good decisions. Before I do that, I want to remind you there is a collection break giveaway going on this channel right now. You have about 24 hours left to get me your list of cards that you want from a huge collection that I broke on the channel on Tuesday. You can go back, watch that episode, look at all the cards that are available. It's a huge collection, a huge stack of 9 pocket pages. Lots of good cards in there, stuff that I was not expecting. One card I was expecting was the Ricky Henderson rookie card from 1980 Topps. I'm giving that away. It was in that collection. Super popular card. Many of you want that card. So tomorrow on the channel, before I get into the episode, I am going to roll die, or probably several dice, actually. It's not going to just be one. It's probably going to be several dice to see who gets that card so that we all will find out together who's going to end up getting that, because so many of you want it. I'm going to have to randomize who gets that one. A lot of other Hall of Fame rookies in that big stack of cards that many of you want. I'm going to have to randomize those too. A lot of demand for the Bo Jackson cards as well. Those are very popular. Many cards from the 70s in there that have a lot of demand. A lot of people want those cards from 1972, 1977. A lot of great cards in there. I'm going to have to randomize a lot of the big ones and figure out who's going to get what. And again, if you get a big card, I take your name out of the running for other big cards that may be on your list, and that way I kind of spread them out and everybody hopefully gets something that they really want, get something that is, pretty special to them and will go on their PC. That's my goal with these giveaways. It's my way of thanking you for helping me get, in this case, to 800 subscribers. I mind blown on that. Can't believe that I've actually reached that number and beyond at this point. So thank you all for that. Please participate in the collection break giveaway. Go back and check out that video and just email me your list of what you want. The longer your list, the more of a chance you have of getting cards that you would like to add to your PC. Again, my email is cwcardwolf@gmail.com. All you have to do is watch that video, check it out, be a subscriber. That's really the only qualification. Just be a subscriber and send me your list. I mail out anywhere in the world, and I'm happy to do so. You got about 24 hours left. That window will close tomorrow on Friday. So this is your last shot at that, and you don't want to miss out. So again, this is a big box. Well, it's actually not that big. It's kind of a small box where I just kind of put the rookies that I get as we go through NFL cards that I open and blasters and packs throughout the year. And I always kind of have to review this. It always seems like it happens at the end of the season, usually within a month or two that the NFL season ends. I go through this box a little earlier than usual this year. Maybe that means I opened more NFL cards this year. I'm not sure. But I do like football a lot, and I do like opening them. These have to fit in that box, so I've got to clear this out. So I'm going to go through here and show you what I have and make decisions about these. And in the comments, let me know if you think I'm making good decisions or if I should reconsider a decision that I made, and I will probably take your advice, quite honestly. So we got an Anthony Richardson here. I feel like I still need to see what that player is going to do. So he's going to be going back into the box. He goes in the maybe stack there. We got Bryce Young. Also still need to see what he is going to do, so he is going to go in the maybe as well. Justin Fields, I'm all done with Justin Fields. I have lost faith in him. I don't think that his is a card that I need to keep anymore. That's going to go into the common box. Dameon Pierce, while very good, I don't think I'm going to keep his cards either. Garrett Wilson, I do like, and I don't know. Do I want to put that? It's kind of on the border for me. Should it be a maybe or should it be a PC? For sure, keep it. I'm going to put it in the maybe. I'm not quite sure. James Cook, very nice running back. He had a great season for the Bills. I think he is definitely their number one running back now. I'm very tempted to just put that in the PC right away, but I think I need to give him another year to show whether he's really got the stuff. That's going to go maybe. Here's Kenny Pickett. I really don't know what to do with Kenny Pickett. I feel like the Steelers kind of, they haven't decided what they're going to do with Kenny Pickett. They haven't really decided who their quarterback is and whether or not they even have their quarterback of the future moving forward. I think he's a definite maybe for me. I like Breece Hall. I think I'm going to PC Breece Hall. I'm going to put that in the PC keep stack. Garrett Wilson, again, I'm going to put in the maybe. George Pickens, very good, but is he an elite wide receiver? I don't know about that. I'm going to put him in the maybe. Chris Olave is a very good receiver, but I don't know if I've decided for sure that he's a PC guy for me, so he's going to go in the maybe. Aiden Hutchinson, I think, has really proven himself, so I am going to put him in the PC for sure to keep. Brian Robinson Jr., I do like this player a lot with the Commanders. I really think he's quite good, but another season to decide whether or not he's going to be a PC guy for me. Dameon Pierce, we've decided no on. Will Levis, I'm tempted to put in the no stack. I really am. I just don't feel like he has got it, but I think he is going to be their starting quarterback next season, so I'm going to put him in the maybe stack. Breece Hall, we decided that I am going to PC this guy, so I'm going to put him in there. Another nice James Cook rookie. He goes in the maybe. There's Malik Willis, another Malik Willis. I guess I'll put that in the maybe stack. Romeo Doubs, while I like this player and I think he is a good wide receiver, I don't know if he is an elite guy. I don't know if he's going to really be the guy for the Packers moving forward. He has a lot of drops. I don't have a ton of confidence in him, so he's going to stay in the maybe stack. Brian Robinson Jr. goes in the maybe. We talked about him. Tyree Wilson we're going to put in the, let's put that in the common box. Marvin Mims, very talented guy. The Broncos they do not have much of an offense, so he is not getting the kind of support that he needs in order to be an elite receiver. I'm going to put him in the maybe stack, and we'll see what the Broncos do in the offseason. I think it's time that they go out and draft a quarterback. That's my feeling about them. Jartavius Martin, I'm going to put in the common box stack. Garrett Wilson, do like him a lot. We're going to put him in the maybe stack. Sam Howell, here's an interesting case. Sam Howell has had a lot of opportunity to prove himself with the Washington football team. And I have a lot of Sam Howell rookie cards just inexplicably that I've pulled, so there are going to be other ones in here, but I think he's going to go back in the common box for me. Hutchinson, we're going to keep. Got two of those there. Desmond Ridder goes back in the common box. I just don't think that he is an NFL quarterback. Watching him play all season, was very unimpressed by him. Pickett is still a maybe for me. Sauce Gardner, definitely a guy who really extremely talented, but I think he had kind of an off season. I want to wait and see how he does, how the Jets do. I think this is going to end up being a keeper for me, but for right now it's going to go in the maybe stack. Bryce Young, we know, is in the maybe stack. Stroud, that's close to being a keeper for me. He had quite an impressive season. He's clearly a talented guy. I feel like I'm going to go ahead and put Stroud in the keep stack. Zay Flowers, I am prepared to move into the keep stack as well. Really liked what he showed me this season for the Ravens, so Zay Flowers goes in there. There's another Sam Howell. We're going to let that go. Bijan Robinson had a really good season, really impressed me, but again, the Falcons, they need to go out and really change some things. They have a new head coach, which I think will help, but they definitely need somebody stable at the quarterback position, and Ridder is not it. So I'm going to put Robinson in the maybe stack for now. Super talented guy, but we will see. There's Pickett again. I have an inordinate number of Kenny Pickett. Sam Howell we talked about, and you can see I've got some really nice Sam Howell rookies, including a numbered color match parallel, but I think those are gone in the common box, quite honestly. I just don't think Howell is going to be the guy Willis, we're going to put in the maybe stack. We talked about that. There's another Willis press proof there. Mac Jones, this is a tough one too. I think Mac Jones is going to go into the common stack at this point. Mac Jones does not seem like he's going to be their quarterback moving forward. Jamar Chase, he was injured, and he did not have the kind of season that I would have hoped that he would have in order for him to move into the PC keep stack, so he's going to stay in the maybe stack for me. Mac Jones, we talked about. Here's an interesting case for me, and not all of these are, cards from last year. Some of these, because I do have a maybe stack, some of these carry over from previous years, and I think that may have been the case with this Trevor Lawrence rookie. I can't make up my mind about him. I know for a lot of people, he's like, man, I've invested thousands of dollars into Trevor Lawrence or whatever. I am not. I don't really buy rookies like that. And even if I did, Trevor Lawrence is not a guy I would put that kind of money into. He's certainly talented. I think he is definitely a starting quarterback in the league. But for me to keep his card, I would have to think, he's going to go to the Super Bowl. He's going to do something special. And I just don't feel that way about him. So he's going to stay for another year in the maybe stack. Josh Jacobs, really good running back. We'll see what the Raiders do next year. I'm going to put that in the maybe stack. Michael Carter is going to go in the common there. Tony Pollard, rookie card there. He did not have the kind of big year that I expected him to have with the Cowboys, so I'm going to put that in the maybe stack. Cowboys, I don't know what to think about the Cowboys. They had such a weird season. They seemed like they were, some games they just seemed unbeatable, or as Chris Collinsworth would say, like they were world beaters. And then, they'd have other games where it was like, I don't even understand this team. Isaiah Pacheco here, tough call for me. He certainly seems like he's got the goods, but the Chiefs really go through running backs. They cycle through them. So he's going to go in the maybe for me. And then, what is this? Oh, Chris Olave, we already have put him in the maybe. We know where that guy goes. Garrett Wilson, I believe I'm going to put in the maybe stack for him. Travis Etienne Jr., he's been in the box for a while, I think. Very good running back, no question about it. But again, he's with a team and he's with a quarterback that I just don't have a lot of faith in. So I'm going to keep him in the maybe. I know he's talented, but we'll see about that. Kyle Pitts, again, another guy with a team that I just don't have a lot of faith in. I'm going to leave him in the maybe stack. No question that he's talented, but he hasn't had the kind of stats. He hasn't shown me the kind of game where I really want to see him do something. And this guy, Desmond Ridder, may be the reason why he is going back into the common stack. Bailey Zappi, it's a nice numbered Bailey Zappi card, but I also don't know that he's the quarterback for the Patriots moving forward at this point. Really nice insert of him, but I gotta put that in the common stack. I just don't have a lot of confidence in him. Chris Olave, several of his cards there. Brock Purdy, I think I can safely say that I feel like his rookies are going to be PC cards for me. He's really shown a lot. Garrett Wilson, I can't just remember I think Breece Hall is who I decided to keep. Garrett Wilson I still want to see more of, so he's going to go in the maybe stack there. There's Sauce Gardner, also keeping him in the maybe stack. The guy is hugely talented, but I was not super impressed by the year that he had. George Pickens, really good wide receiver for the Steelers. He is going in the maybe stack. CJ Stroud we decided to keep, so that will go in the PC stack. Hutchinson, another guy we decided to keep. There's another Ridder for the common stack. A lot of Desmond Ridder. There's another nice Brock Purdy, nice lighted up insert rookie card there. And another Purdy goes there. Alec Pierce. Now this mainly went in here because it is a mem card. I'm going to leave that in the maybe stack. I don't really know about Alec Pierce. He definitely seems like sort of the go-to guy for the Colts right now. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. There's another Pickett. We know where that's going. Another Kenny Pickett. Man, I have a lot of those. There's another Hutchinson, and another goes there. Another Brock Purdy. Good to see that. Desmond Ridder goes into the common. Tua's another guy. I know a lot of people are really sold on him, and they think that he's going to be a great quarterback. Maybe they think he already is. I do not feel that way. He's still a maybe for me. I really have not seen from him what I need to see to think this guy's, on the elite level that some of these guys are on. CJ Stroud, we talked about, is going to be a keeper for me at this point. Bryce Young, still a maybe. Tank Bigsby, I really like him, but I want to see more from him before I decide. Bijan Robinson, we talked about. There's Jordan Love. Now, he is clearly the Packers quarterback going forward. And you got him into the playoffs this year. I think he played well this season. I think he's only going to get better. I don't really like the Packers, but I think Jordan Love could be a guy. I'm still going to put him in the maybe. I think if the Packers were like my team or something, I would be all about him, but I just don't feel that way about him. Who is this? This is Chris. Is this Olave again? Yeah, that's Chris Olave. We decided about that. Mac Jones going into the common stack. I would like to have more confidence in him, and I really felt good about him when I first started pulling his cards, but I just don't feel that way now. Here's another player I was really sold on, and now I'm not so sure about. It's Najee Harris from the Steelers. I have a lot of Najee Harris cards. I was really into him. I was picking him up everywhere. People were actually sending me these cards because they knew I really liked him. And even though he's, on a team that is a direct competitor of the Ravens, I just thought this guy had a ton of ability, but I'm going to keep him in the maybe stack. I just don't know that the Steelers' run game is really where it needs to be for him to break out as an elite running back at this point, and maybe that'll change next season. I kind of hope so because I have a lot of his cards, but I also hope not because I want the Ravens to succeed in that very, very tough division. The AFC North is it's brutal. Just about every team in there seemed to make it to the playoffs almost this season. It was a very close thing. This is Jamar Jefferson. This is mainly in there because it's an auto card. I'm going to leave that in the maybe stack, quite honestly. I don't know about that. Devontae Smith, really good receiver. And there's another Travis Etienne. Pat Freiermuth, definitely a good tight end for the Steelers. He's another player. If the Steelers get it together, a lot of these guys are going to be really, really good players. He's going to stay in the maybe. So is Jamar Chase. We talked about that. There's another Freiermuth. Who is this? Oh, this is Jamar Chase again, and Freiermuth. Got a lot of those in there. Micah Parsons, I think, probably put him in the PC. I don't really like him as a player, but he is really talented, and I think he's going to be there for a while. Isaiah Likely, I really enjoyed what he did for the Ravens this season. He came in and filled in for they needed a tight end. Their main tight end, as you probably saw if you watched the Ravens games this season, got injured, and so Mark Andrews was out. They needed to put somebody in, and Likely came in, did a really good job, but I don't know about PCing him. I think he's going to stay in the maybe as well. There's Pickens we talked about, and Pickett, another Pickett there, and there's a Micah Parsons. We're going to put that in the PC. As much as I don't really like him, I think he's going to be a mainstay in the Cowboys defense for a long time. Jamar Chase we talked about as well. There's Mac Jones is going to go into the no pile, and then there's A.J. Dillon, really good running back for the Packers. But again, if I'm going to put Jordan Love in the maybe, I got to put that running back in the maybe as well. So these are in. I don't know why these are in top loaders, but they are. So we'll find out about those in a minute. Here's another Travis Etienne, another Trevor Lawrence. We already talked about these players and how I feel about them. More Etienne. There's Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Freiermuth, and Kyle Pitts again. Kyle Pitts we are keeping in the maybe. Etienne, Jamar Chase. Jalen Hurts, I think we can safely say I'm going to PC that player. He does seem to be an elite quarterback, or certainly very close to it in the league. There's another Micah Parsons. Can pull those out and keep those. Devin Duvernay, as much as I like the Ravens and as much as a great kick returner that I think he is, I want to see him used more as a wide receiver before I think I'm going to PC him. Kick returners do not last very long in the league, as good as he is. Here's a bunch of Mac Jones. Put those in return to the common box stack. Kyle Pitts, we're going to keep. Jamar Chase, Freiermuth, and Josh Allen. That is not a rookie. I don't know why that is in there. I wonder if my son tucked that in there. That is not a rookie, so that comes out. I'll maybe give that to my son. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. That is also not a rookie. I don't know why that is in there. That also got tucked in there by accident. That is a numbered card, though, so I'll certainly keep that one. There's another A.J. Dillon and another Jamar Chase. Let's see what is in these top loaders and make some decisions about this. Got a mem card of Kenneth Walker from the Seahawks. So it was a really talented running back. It's a beautiful mem card. I am going to keep that in the maybe stack. The Seahawks are a team that I feel like is really in transition, and a lot depends on what they decide to do in the offseason. Tylan Wallace, who was really not used by the Ravens, I think this is going to end up going into probably into the common box. Now I'll keep it in the hard case because it is a mem card, but I just don't think Tylan Wallace is going to, especially with the emergence of Zay Flowers and some of the other wide receivers, Tylan Wallace is not there. Najee Harris, not sure why these are in top loaders. These are nice cards, but I don't think they need to be in top loaders. It's Freiermuth and Najee Harris, so I'm going to probably take those out of top loaders, but put them in the maybe stack. Keenan Allen has been in the box for a long time. Now, these are rookie cards that I just have kind of come across in my travels, buying collections or trading with people or whatnot. He's such a talented guy, but is he having a Hall of Fame career? I don't know. He's been in the league for a while, and I just don't feel like, I don't know. A lot remains to be seen with what the Chargers do next year, so I think that is also going to go back in the box. So here's our assessment right there, and I'm going to put the maybe cards back in there, and hopefully that will give us plenty more room to add cards in the off season. These are the ones I just pulled yesterday, so those are definitely going in there. Though there was a Zay Flowers, I think I'm going to pull that out and just PC that. Put that in that stack. Bijan Robinson, Bryce Young, and Marvin Mims all go in there. These are going back in the common box, and these need to come out of the top loaders and just get put right in there in regular penny sleeves, and then these are the ones that I'm PCing. So let me know what you think of my choices. I really didn't make enough room in the rookie box. I feel like maybe I need to be a little more brutal about some of these guys that I'm keeping in there. Maybe I don't need to keep them in there. I would love advice on guys you think I just need to take out and move to the common box stack. I'm not getting rid of these cards, but I'm just putting them in one of my commons boxes, and because I just don't see the potential in those players as much anymore. So let me know what you think. I would really appreciate your opinion. Once again, it is the last 24 hours to participate in the big collection break giveaway that we're doing right now on the channel. Tons of great cards. Over 100 people have already sent me their lists, but I have sent no cards out as of yet. So all of them are still in play. Tomorrow on the show, before we start the episode, we are going to figure out who gets that rookie Ricky Henderson card. So you're possible of still getting that card. It's possible for you to still get that. I've forgotten how to speak, so I'm going to end this episode. Thanks so much for showing up today. Again, let me know what you think in the comments of the decisions I made about these players. I would really like your input, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. As always, happy collecting.